it's time to beat the mind game. And now it's time to beat the mind game. And now it's time to beat the mind game. And now it's time to beat the mind game.
Get out of here!
A few moments later.
Go quickly before the next ship gets here.
Mind the edge. It's a long way down.
No human die!
Hello. The Boyles hope you have a wonderful time tonight.
Please clear the streets. This area is
Invitation, please.
Has made Carl the half-wit. Oh yes, they're going to wear the same costume in different colors, and we're meant to guess.
Right this
Another of
way,
their
sir.
eccentric fancies. I suppose we've no choice but to play.
It's going to be brilliant.
It's going to be inexpressibly tiresome.
If you're not going to have fun, maybe you should go home.
I'll struggle on once we learn why.
Harold takes pride in being different.
Ah,
Another
Mr.
party
Bunting.
game.
Just had someone here.
It was fun for us.
Hello. The Boyles hope you have a wonderful time tonight.
It's a fortress. Have you ever been inside?
Invitation, please.
Oh, I have. Last year, Waverly threw a garden party, and we slipped in after the Estermonts canceled.
Well, it's an ill wind. And
Right
so
this way,
You
sir.
know about tonight's game?
Oh yes, they're going to wear the same costume in different colors, and we're meant to guess.
Oh, there went my invitation.
Maddie, don't chase after that. You don't know what's in those buildings.
No place is safe. I don't understand what's happened to this city.
Ah, Mr. Bunting. Just had someone here pretending to be you. Welcome.
Another party game. It was fun for a season.
Hello.
Please clear the streets. This area is divided against I request the local landowners.
Hello. The Boyles hope you have a wonderful time tonight.
I know your mission tonight. We must speak privately. I'm a friend of Pendleton's, and I've done a few favors for your cause. I know your purpose here tonight. And how to say this? Your target is the woman I love. I swear that if you'll bring her to me unharmed, you will never hear of her again. There's a cellar directly below the kitchen. I'll wait for you there. I'm not proud of this, but surely it's better than seeing her killed. Her name is Esma. I won't harm her, I swear. I'm a man of means. Just bring her to the cellar, and I will keep her safe with me. Forever.
Did you hear? A legend, Rosemary.
Excuse me.
Oh, leave him be. It's a party.
This is a private conversation.
It's a party. It's called mingling.
Mingle all you want, then. We'll speak later.
I'll find you.
Good evening.
I'm sure in a few drinks I'll find that mask.
You're a scandal in that mask. I like a man with poor judgment. Would you get me a drink?
Now where have my
I'd be so
friends
grateful.
gone? Oh, there you are.
Welcome to the Boyle Estate.
Don't you
Come
think
and
this kind of
entertain me.
suits me?
Thank you so much. Now, how can I thank you? Are you playing Lady Boyle's guessing game? Well, I know for a fact that Waverly's in red tonight. That wanton thing. Additionally, Lydia's in white.
Good evening.
What is it? Watch it. One more time, and I'll tear that mask off and make you eat it.
I'm not here for conversation. Blow off, why don't you? This is the worst party of the year.
You remember. Welcome to the party, don't you?
I wish you were that assassin. Anything to be done with all this. All right, I'll go.
Who brought
I don't
him?
know why I came to a Boyle party of all places.
Was it Mrs. Brimsley?
You there.
Enjoying yourself?
Move along.
What can I get for you? Oh,
Beat it. You shouldn't be here. Step back, freak.
Think you get your own squad?
oh. Hello, handsome. Oh, really? Who am I then? In the flesh. Now, do you know what my sisters are wearing? You're serious, aren't you? I'm really in danger? Oh, but this is perfect. I love it. What happens next? Are you gonna tie me up? Oh, yes, of course I can. Anything. What a handsome group of guards we have. I hope this plague lasts forever.
Is Miss White leaving the party with you? Why don't you try paying?
Oh, my best friends are here. Isn't it wonderful?
Bother me again and I'll speak to the guards. That's it. If you're not on the guest list, I advise you to leave.
Seem interesting.
So many choices.
That man in the skull mask. I don't think he's on the guest list.
Yes, sir. I've had my eye on him.
Nasty.
Who likes rats? Nobody. Who likes rat lights? Everybody.
No guests past this point.
Well, here we are. What shall we do with ourselves? Nothing to say? You are an odd one under that mask.
Excuse me, sir. May I ask your name? I'm asking you. I've worked with Lord Pendleton and I know his voice. You're not him. Follow me.
Well, this was a bit less interesting than I thought. Perhaps I'll leave you alone now.
Where is she? Hurry and bring her to me.
You found her! Quickly, let's get her on board.
Last, oh my love. Someday you will understand. You'll never know how happy you've made me. Someday she'll learn to appreciate me. After all, she'll have her whole life.
Okay, move it along.
Doing all right there?
You're not Lord Pendleton. Get off the property. Now!
The space behind the walls.
If I ever get the chance, I'm going to ask for a transfer to the Grand Palace. Why shouldn't I? I deserve as much.
It's a long way down. This must be Jindosh's lab. Who would build something like this? And why?
Someone's activated one of the mechanisms in my Now that I see you, I've worked out who you are. Until then. Playback indicates that the machine is... Okay, enemy encountered. Combat Protocol 8. Credit profile. Enemy unauthorized combat protocols. Combat. Triggering electrostatic discharge. Stand clear. Switching to alternative tactical mode. Rear visual active.
Goodbye, Grand Inventor.
Hazardous atmosphere conditions. 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 Hazardous atmosphere conditions.
Easy. Now for the difficult part. I'm in. Easy. Now for the difficult part. I'm in. Easy. Now for the difficult part.
A few moments later.
I'm still in one piece, but the vault isn't. Hey, wake up. I need you to let me in.
Outsider's eyes. If Pena caught me sleeping on the job, he'd make me run the shop floor. May I have the code, please?
It's B15D. Now let me in.
Okay. Come on in. And I'd appreciate it if you didn't tell Chief Pena about my attention lapse. Why's the vault moving? What's going on?
Everything is fine. Just testing the mechanism.
That wasn't scheduled. Nobody tells me anything. All right.
Michael's Bank wishes you a profitable day.
A few moments later.
That was fascinating and horrible. Best get moving while the sun is still shining. Apparently, Redfall's not done with me yet. Material for another book. If I survive. Poor people trying to escape. It's not predatory behavior. It's simple cruelty.
Several thousand liters of seawater shooting straight up into the sky. This has got more interesting. I have a feeling I'll be needing this.
dear. It's the captain. He was quite brave to try and get us off this island.
I killed the sun. I broke the dawn.
Franciscus, the fool. Nothing more than Sybil's puppet. Franciscus, the fool. Nothing more than Sybil's puppet. Franciscus, the fool. Nothing more than Sybil's puppet. Franciscus, the fool. Nothing more than Sybil's puppet.
But the war rages on. Up to you to put an end to things, no matter how you do it.
A few moments later. A few moments later.
Blood moon fades, goes cold. All that power gone. Maybe them Onirists was right. You did save the West from something awful. It'll be a moonless path. Trying to get this one right.
not stumble, no, we shall not fall. We shall not crumble, no, we shall stand tall. Well, death it will come, it